Hello, we are on YouTube now. Hi everyone, my name is Ian and I have started an account called prettywittybooks. It started on TikTok and slowly I kind of migrated when things are happening, and as we know, things are still happening right now. So I made an Instagram account called prettywittybooks, and I have been enjoying so many creators on YouTube for so long, and I figured I'm just gonna throw my hat in the ring and start creating, so maybe some of you might enjoy some of the content I make. I am self-employed, so I spend a lot of time at home, and so you can expect nice and cozy content. But yeah, March has just wrapped up, and so I thought I would share some of my favorites with you. Today is April the 1st, but this is no joke. I have some really awesome picks that I wanted to share with you all. Why don't we get started? So I think first things first, let's get into books. My March favorite book that I finished so far, and it was just so profound to me, was Know My Name by Chanel Miller. And I have the book and I also listened to the audiobook. And if you can, I would definitely suggest the audiobook because it is narrated by the author. This is a memoir based on true events that occurred, again, in Silicon Valley. And just Chanel did such a wonderful job of telling her story, and also just everything that has gone along with her experience. This was really heavy, so I highly recommend reading it. It just shows just so much pain and frustration with the system and all the things, but also there was, a sense of hope as well. So I highly recommend this book. And again, I love the audiobook, but obviously this cover is just insanely gorgeous as well. So yes, that was my favorite book of the month. But I am currently reading this book. This is a special edition hardcover. And this is La Vie de Guinevere by Paula Lafferty. And so I became TikTok friends with Paula when I was starting my book writing journey. And yeah, she did it. She self-published this book. She had a very successful Kickstarter campaign, and now she is traditionally published in a bunch of countries now. Julia Whelan is narrating this book now. So she has done so well, and I'm so proud of her. So if you see this, Paula, I'm rooting for you. My name is in this book as part of the contributors to her Kickstarter accounts. And I just love all the gold on here. There's like a quote in the back, just like the most stunning design. There's like maps. So yeah, just really gorgeous how this special edition was made. This is no longer available. I believe her other cover is also not going to be available much longer. She has an announcement coming up. I don't know what it's going to be, but very excited to hear. But I love my special edition hardcover. So yeah, La Vie de Guinevere. So that's all for books. However, on that note, I also just received yesterday a wonderful new journal that I have been wanting, and it is stunning. So if you have not heard of Paper Republic, they are based in Vienna and they handcraft leather bound journals. And you can replace the papers, the notebooks inside of them, you can add. But yeah, this is my first journal from them, and I got it in the shade Chestnut. This is their Grand Voyager in extra large size, and I just adore it. I added this little necklace pendant. It's like a portrait, if you can see. Just very dainty for now. And then in the back, you can see it says Paper Republic. But I just love it so much, and it patinas over time. And I'm gonna be using this for my travels. So this is gonna be my travel journal. But in the future, I would love to get their Le Portfolio. It's an A4 size, which is bigger and it has pockets. And I want to use that for my book ideas and writing. So yeah, I think I wanted to start small with this, and obviously it's just insanely like beautiful. And I can show you, I have 2 notebooks in here so far. And I will be using this actually very soon. I am planning on going to Thailand in about 2 weeks. And yeah, if you're watching White Lotus right now, like it's very like popular, especially since there's a festival going on right now, or soon. It's called Songkran. It's their water festival. I think I'm gonna get there right after the water festival, but I'm really excited. It's my first time, and of course I'll be bringing you all along with me. So that is all the books that I have. Now getting into kind of like beauty finds. I think if you follow other cozy book vlog people, you might have heard of Malissa with an A, and she's fabulous. I love her content, and yeah, I think she definitely has not just like an aesthetic, but a very wonderful taste of books. Very literary oriented. Yeah, she definitely has some great selections that I have been looking into, so shout out to her. But I mention her because I went recently to Diptyque. I had in the past bought Eau Duelle, and that is like a vanilla-y kind of musky type of smell. But I wanted to try out Le Papier because this I heard was more like kind of like rice inspired, softer musk. So I wanted to check this out. Loved it, bought it. Actually, funny story, it actually wasn't the first one I bought. I actually bought their like signature scent. It's based off of their popular, I think it's base or bice candle. And so I actually bought that perfume because I thought I liked it more. And then I got home, and because I had tested both of them, and I asked my husband like, oh, which one do you like? And he's like, oh, this one, the Papier one, smells really, really nice. I'm like, okay. And I smelled it again, and with the dry down, I actually did lean towards it. So I went back and exchanged it and got the Papier. So love that. And then they were really great about giving samples. So I think, like, I don't know about you, but I always get kind of a little intimidated when I go into these stores because they're so, you know, luxury. They were so sweet the whole time, very generous with their time, and they gave me samples, and they asked me what I liked. And so even when I went to go do the return, they asked me, is there any other scents that you want to try out? And so I said, oh, I just want to, like, what would you recommend for, like, that just smells like really sensual? And so they recommended their new, I believe it's limited edition Orpheon. Smells so good. I had my husband put it on, and I'm like, yep, you're getting a bottle. So we have this one coming on the way, but this smelled so, so good. So yeah, those are the 2 scents that we got in March. So very happy with those. Another really great buy was this lip gloss, or it's a lip treatment, I should say. This is the Ole Henriksen Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment, and this is in crème brûlée. I'm currently wearing it over another color, the Benetint, and I love it. This is great, and it tastes so good. I was trying to remember, it reminded me of something, and it actually tastes like this biscuit tea that I've tried. It's a British brand. Is it Tetley's? I'm not sure. Okay, if you look up biscuit tea, you'll find it, and it's so good, especially if you add like a little bit of milk into the tea. That is what this lip treatment tastes like. So it is so yummy. I highly recommend that. And then I also love, in my purse, I have this hand cream. This is the Victoria Beckham hand cream in 2150 Reverie. This smells so good. This is like a vanilla, but it smells like very luxurious. It's not oily or sticky on your hands. It just is very moisturizing, and like every time I go out to get a drink or dinner with my friends, I'll be like, oh, you want to try my hand cream? And they're obsessed with it. So highly recommend. It's really small and it's a little pricey, but it is so good. It smells so good. So anyways, all of that said, that's kind of like the wrap on beauty products, but I wanted to show you the bag I've been rocking pretty much all of March. I got this fairly recently, but I realized I've been picking it up more than my other bags that I have, and I've been using it so much. But this is the Freya bag. I believe it's called the Caroline, but I love this. It's kind of like that east-west pattern, and then it has like a little strap clip right here to keep your straps together, and then the flap just goes up, and you can tuck it in for like a different look for the bag, or just pop it over so that way your stuff doesn't fall out. But it is so cute. I love it. So I actually made a video on this on TikTok, and it was like comparing the different sizes. And this can hold a Kindle Paperwhite, like just barely, but it fits the Kindle Paperwhite. There's smaller little bags. I forget what they're called, but the smaller bags do not carry any type of Kindle. And then they have another really big bag, and those ones carry like a whole bottle of wine or like multiple books. So yeah, this was kind of like the in-between size, and so I like that it could fit a Kindle. So that is my favorite bag of the month. And then I briefly mentioned tea. This I got this a long time ago. This I actually had at a friend's house for dinner. But this is the Numi matcha toasted rice tea. And so this is a really great flavor. It tastes like toasted rice, but in like the best way. You don't need to add any sugar or anything to it. The flavor is really great on its own. So highly recommend that. And if you're looking for something a little bit stronger, my go-to kind of like bevy in the evening, I have been having Lillet spritzes. And this is the Blanc, but they also make a few different other ones as well. But I just combine like a little bit of this and a little bit of Saint Germain in a glass with ice, and then just top it up with some sparkling water, and it is so refreshing. This is great for the summer too, but since it's spring, I don't know, this has just been really nice if I want like just a little something. It's a really lovely little cocktail for you. That is all of my March favorites. So I think I'll be getting used to this as I film going forward. I will be heading to Best Buy soon to pick up the DJI Osmo 3, I believe it's called, the creator bundle. And so I think this will get a lot easier once I can actually see myself. I think it's always hard when you're like recording these at first because you're getting used to the format. I feel like vertical format has been so much easier for me to do, and so that's why I haven't made any YouTube videos recently. But yeah, that is my wrap up. Oh, I did want to also mention that I do have a couple of favorite creators on here. I already mentioned Malissa, so definitely check her out. Another favorite for me is, I believe it's called the Jazz and Leo Diaries. They are a couple they are based in Australia, and they have like the coziest little couple, like daily vlogs. I think they get them out like once a week though, but they are super cozy, and if you like food content, they like cooking a lot, so highly recommend them. Also, if you enjoy ASMR, my favorite right now is Isla May. She's fabulous. She has these great like soft-spoken role plays of like you're either getting like a skin treatment or a spa, or just like different ones like that, and just her voice is super soothing, and so I highly recommend Isla May. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else. There's like so many people that I follow. Oh, Lexi, aka Newly Nova. So if you like bookish content, I always watch Lexi's videos, so highly recommend as well. There's definitely more, but I'll just be sharing those in future videos. But anyways, I am gonna get ready to head to Best Buy. I'll take you all with me, and I'll see you soon. I love this game. Just got back from the Japanese grocery store, and we got some stuff for hot pot and some more ramen. We really like this. We were having such a hard time finding it. This is like a tomato dressing that's really good. And this is our favorite kimchi brand as well. So if you guys have seen this, definitely check it out. It's very mild. And since it's cold, I wanted to try out this yuzu tea. It's like that jammy consistency, but yeah, I felt like this would be perfect.